If you say come before it starts recording, well, then does it count?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And that's how you make an entrance.
Indeed. I will say that I had a lot of fun chatting in the chat.
In the chat for this stream?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
You missed a lot of stuff.
Oh, I did miss a lot of stuff.
You missed all that I did yesterday, man. I went on for about 2 hours just randomly chatting at nobody yesterday. It's all gone because, YouTube deletes it after a little bit, and they don't actually start recording the chat until the thing goes live. But no, I came up with a whole backstory for the splash screen.
I will read that after the stream. Oh. Wow. Actually, I'm going to screenshot that just to preserve it.
I was entertaining myself, not in that way.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, isn't it just like, that's the purest form of masturbation, just entertaining yourself?
Well, sure. I mean, it was a lot of verbal masturbation. But yeah, sure, why not? So we're cruising through space.
Yep.
Stars are way out there on a fixed horizon. We've got a source of light in front of us, and I think that's our destination. The big question is, what is our destination? Where are we going?
Would it be destination unknown or destination truth?
Both. And neither.
Ah.
Now, that's where it gets complex.
It's the big questions, really.
I don't know. I'm a fan of the little questions.
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here?
Are you a god? By the way, if anybody ever asks you that, you always say yes.
Yes. Hello, Grumpy and Cybermind.
So I haven't seen the episodes, but there's like a new Star Trek series that's out that's currently running. And evidently, in one of the scenes is a TARDIS.
Okay.
Now, I'm assuming that that's simply just an Easter egg, that there's not an actual, Star Trek, Doctor Who crossover.
Outside of comic books, I'm not aware.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we know that within comic books, we know that Doctor Who is officially in the Marvel canon.
As is Star Trek.
Oh, really? Did not know that. Did not know that.
The original, X-Men, the original source of Cerebro is actually was given to them by Captain Kirk and Spock. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Makes sense. And I did see a comic where Han Solo and Chewbacca crash land on Earth. This, I think, was some kind of alternate timeline thing or alternate universe thing. But they crash land on Earth in the Millennium Falcon. And Han Solo, I think, dies. Chewbacca is trapped on Earth. And that's what spawns the theory of Bigfoot.
Did you get that, Go?
Something about big feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And Gur's bow is getting a really nice enchantment put on it right now. You got to read the comments. Welcome to your morning edition of Schizophrenics. None of us have any clue what's going on.
I don't see what are you talking about? A bow? I don't get it. I'm confused.
Gur's bow is in the shop getting an enchantment put on it. It's going to add +9 to every hit on every roll.
What are you
I would have enchanted it, but my skill only lets me enchant it up to +2.
What are you reading?
I'm reading the comments.
I see a comment from the Hilt, from Grumpy Old Slon, and Cybermind, and that's it. See, it only shows me comments from the time I joined the stream.
Yeah, and I hate that. I have a whole list of comments on there that's just gone.
Dude, well, no, I think it's just a restream thing. It's probably fine, like on YouTube. But let's just say that, like my StreamYard is coming up for renewal, and as expensive as they are and as little as I make on YouTube, I'm still considering paying for that as opposed to jumping over to restream because little things like this keep happening.
Yeah. How much is StreamYard again per month?
I'd say like $40 a month or something.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you. Billing. Yeah, for the annual plan, $431.88. So about $40. $44.99 is the monthly price. $35.99 is the annual price.
Yeah, because see, what I don't like is when I try to go on there, like I'm on their website right now. They do not show you the pricing unless you sign up for an account. And that is bullshit.
That's fair. Or you talk to a friend of yours and have them get you screenshots.
I understand. Yeah, I understand that. But it's goofy to that's just a piss poor business model.
Oh, dude, so my middle child just got told that he works for Costco and they're hiring for customer service reps, like phone customer service reps.
Yeah.
During the holidays. And so we have unlimited bandwidth at home, but we're not on the super fast internet. Right. And so my wife is like, we should probably upgrade that so that we have enough, speed going between everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm on the website for the internet, and it's like, I would just like to see pricing. Please show me your pricing. And it's like, click here to upgrade. Click here to call in schedule. I'm like, you haven't told me a damn thing yet.
Yeah.
Why am I going to do that? You're not even saying, click here to upgrade to this plan. No, just give me a list of plans, list of prices. I went to some page, which then pulled up a PDF. It's like, I don't want to, now I have to zoom in. Am I on the right spot? Am I looking at the right thing? I have no idea. How old is
said PDF? Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, yeah. I'm angry enough that just out of spite, I want to see if there's any other internet service providers I can
100%. Yeah. 100%.
And I haven't changed internet service providers since we moved into the house 12 years ago.
Yep. But it's enough to do that, yeah. I mean, I saw, what is it? Volkswagen is trying to charge people.
Oh, yeah, they're going to govern your speed unless you pay to unlock it.
Yes.
No,
and it's a monthly fee. What the hell?
That's when you find a Linux hacker and just say, jailbreak this.
I'm not breaking anything. I'm fixing it.
You're going to lose your warranty. That's okay. The car was worthless after I drove it off the lot anyways.
Yeah, Accounting DM says some companies want you to not know their pricing, so you have to call in to negotiate for a rate. I don't negotiate. I just find another company.
No. Okay, hold on. I don't mind negotiating. Like it's fine to call in and say, "Hey, do you have any deals going?" No, hold on. I don't no. I like Cox, all them. I have no problems going, "Hey, do you got any kind of a discount?" I'm not going to haggle with them, but I will ask. Period. Like if I have to call them, I'm going to say, "Hey, do you have any deals for, renewals or whatever?" And sometimes they'll have something.
That's one thing, but for them to not have listed a base price,
yes.
I mean, I'm sorry if I have Cox in my area, and you have Cox in your area, it shouldn't cost any different.
To dock them.
to have a Cox enter your house and to have Cox enter my house shouldn't cost any difference.
I will disagree with that a little bit because of infrastructure. What's there, like
Gus.
I mean, okay, maybe a governmental fee somewhere, because you're in a different state, I'm in a different state. Okay.
Right. But it should be within like 10%.
Yeah. But there's no reason that they shouldn't put pricing. I mean, it just I don't know. It's just a stupid practice.
Oh, well, and on top of that, like the customer service phone number is gone too. Oh. It's like I've been having like again, I've been here 12 years. I can literally count on one hand the number of times I've had internet issues. And for some reason, in the last couple of months, maybe it's because we went to a new cable modem. I don't know. But regardless, the last couple of months, I've had more issues than I've ever had, since we lived here. And so it's like oh, pull up the app. No, we don't see any issues in your area. Like, okay, that can't be real. I've unplugged, I've replugged in the router and the modem multiple times, and I still have no internet connection. Right. No, it's fine. I would like to talk to someone. Nope, you can't. Why can't I? Where's the phone number? Just give me the damn phone number. No, just use the app. The app will tell you. No, it won't.
How can I use the app if I don't have internet service?
Well, because your phone runs over because you turn off Wi-Fi on your phone and then you have phone internet.
Unless you're in a house like mine and you have a metal roof and you have to go outside, like
I don't know. Move to civilization, Brian.
No. What I'm saying is when I don't have internet connection in the house and I don't have cellular service in the house, fine. Okay. In the off chance that I do get a phone number, I now have to walk outside to call customer service, and they're going to ask me, "Are you in front of your computer?" Well, no, I'm not. I'm outside because I don't have internet service in the house. Fucking morons.
I still like my argument of telling you to move to civilization, but
Hey, I'm all for it, but I will say this. I have Right Fiber, which is fiber internet speeds. If I could, if Seraphis will allow that to be shared. So this is I'm doing a speed test right now.
Dang.
And this is on my slow computer.
Regardless,
I need to update the card in it so I can get at least. I'm on a 5 gigabyte plan right now, but the card that I have in my computer is limited to 1 gig, or a little bit less than 1 gig.
See, I'm debating doing fiber because Cox apparently offers fiber, but then they're also
protein.
like, what?
I thought it was protein.
Hey, but like they've like when I was again searching for the pricing, they're just like, oh yeah, there's no difference in the speeds that you can get, whether it's cable or fiber. It's, they just say that fiber is a little bit more reliable, because it's not affected by power outages the same way or something.
I mean, kind of, but I mean, it just depends on what the bandwidth is on the fiber. I mean, we have options of speeds. So like, I mean, I could do a 500 meg, a 1 gig, 2.5 gig, 5 gig.
Right.
And I think they offer, like, for businesses, I think they go even up higher than that.
Sure.
But for what we're paying, I mean, we're paying like $129 a month, and that gives me 5 gig speeds up and down, which is light years faster than, I used to be on satellite internet.
Yeah, I that's the thing. I haven't had hardly any issues. Anyways, but then again, if we're gonna have 3 people working from home,
right? Plus streaming TV and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Well,
and that was another reason that we. What?
All I can say is fuck all of you.
Sorry.
Starting next month until December, my internet speed will be improving up to a probably estimated max at what you just showed off.
That's fine.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm currently at like 250.
I mean, that's not horrible at all. I mean, mine was, on a good day, if I had a 1 gig file on satellite internet, that would take me about 6 hours to upload.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, I can do, 1 gig in like a half a second. It's great.
Yeah, I have a 584.56 download upload. So it's about the same.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we should probably talk about gaming stuff.
Oh,
we kind of are. I mean, the technical side of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Especially in terms of like streaming and, what we're working with. Why I look blurry and why you guys don't.
No, you come through just fine, man. You
should have a look at it on YouTube. No, I don't. I am blurry and you guys are not.
No, it looks the same. It looks the same on YouTube that it does on the screen. Look, it's Inception.
Oh.
Actually, I'm waiting for it to actually catch up. There we go. And
Wait. Okay,
no,
Seraphis, share my screen.
No. Oh, there we go. We've got so many layers of Inception right now. I mean, it is talking Drek. That's what we do here.
I mean, how can you not be entertained? This is great. Cybermind, I'm paying $129 a month. That's $129 USD a month. But the key reason that we actually jumped over to fiber is we completely cut our cable bill. I mean, we just got rid of it. It was Suddenlink and HughesNet rather, and yeah, I mean, we just got rid of it and started streaming. Got a Roku device and just started streaming everything, and we're paying a fraction of what HughesNet plus cable was at that point. Drekception.
Drekception. I saw that too. Ah! I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
I know, the stabilizing force has disappeared. I guess we'll just have to talk about Cox and all that protein.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have anything to add to that.
Pretty sure we don't have Cox in Australia.
No, you probably don't. I don't think it's. I don't think they're long enough to. I don't think they have a long enough cable to get over there to you guys.
Although I do love the fact that we have to watch out for the Chinese bombing the cables.
I wonder if Gur like actually still keeps us in his ear, like when he's doing this, and
I
just
would
starts
hope-
cracking up while he's on the phone.
I would hope not, because, otherwise anyone who is trying to help service, would probably think that he's taking the piss out of them by, just having a giggle in his voice while he's trying to help with their technical issue. And
yeah, I mean that. So I worked in customer service at a floral, an 800 floral company, and that was when we got really bored. That's what we tried to do with each other, is make the other person crack while they were on the phone taking an order. That was a long time ago.
I can imagine. Considering I think you've said previously that you've been doing the school printing job for like 10 years or so.
Almost 10 years, yeah. 9 years this past, well, I guess it'll be 10 years. I don't know. Long time. So Gunslinger Knights.
Yeah.
Let's chat about that.
What do you want to know?
Well, what are they? I mean, it has a very what was the comment that I made? It has a very damn, now I can't remember that show.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Heavy metal has a very heavy metal. Yeah. Sorry, man. Yeah. When I'm not in the mindset there. Yeah, it has a very heavy metal look and feel to the artwork. So what exactly are the Gunslinger Knights? Like, is it almost like a form of artificer?
No,
kinda?
no, not even remotely.
I mean, they carry guns, right?
Yes, but they don't.
They ride motorcycles.
They don't make them.
They ride motorcycles.
They don't make them either.
Oh, they're not made. Okay, they don't actually make them. Okay.
Yeah, think of it more in line with like a medieval knight, or career soldier. Like, they don't make their own guns. They don't make, or raise the horses.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the artificer makes that for them. They just give them the gold.
Yes, and here's the part that absolutely breaks me about the lore is that they don't seem to, beyond saying that the Smiths of Castle True make these things for the knights, that's all they tell you about them. There is nothing else.
Well, maybe they'll develop that in a future book.
Yeah, I'm hoping so, because that was one of the most interesting parts about it.
Hopefully they're not pulling a WotC crap where here's a little snippet, you get to develop it. Which, I mean, I have no issues with, but I still like to have something to base it out around, you know?
Yeah,
The artificer of the arms dealers of the magic world.
I mean, yeah.
I'd go along with that.
I mean, imagine they will be developing it further because they usually do that with all their setting books, and this is a setting book. I mean, Numenera has a extensive library to it. Strange has half a dozen to a dozen adventure modules, a bestiary book, the core rulebook, obviously, for it. Unmasked has several adventures and its core rulebook. Gods of the Fall has its core rulebook and I think 24 adventures for it. Some of those might be community made ones though.
Are you talking more cipher system nonsense?
Yes.
Awesome.
I can mute you if you want.
No. No, hey, I have a rule. You don't crap on stuff that people enjoy. Because even if you don't enjoy it, making them not enjoy it isn't going to make them enjoy the things that you enjoy. So I'll make it sound like I'm. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember where I saw it. But it was years and years ago. But I read it in a column somewhere, and I'm like, that's true. So like whenever I'm talking to someone and they're like okay, perfect example, and I struggle with this one. Settlers of Catan. I cannot stand that game at all. Okay, because at every game somebody is going to get resource screwed. Every game. But I know so many people that absolutely love the game. And it doesn't do any good to just, yes, Cybermind. Don't yuck somebody's yum. Exactly. No, but here's I'll even tell a funny story now that I'm dominating the conversation again. A buddy of mine, it was his birthday, and he wanted to have people over to play games, and so there were 4 couples there, and they wanted to play a giant 8-player game of Catan. And I even said up front, I don't like this game. Somebody always gets resource screwed. It's just it's horrible. I don't like it. But that was the game we were going to play. And guess what happened while we were playing the game?
Somebody spilled their Coke all over the tiles.
No, I got resource screwed. Exactly like I said. It's like roll the dice. Nope, nothing that I need ever came up. And so I had 2 points, I think, by the end of the game. It was horrible. I enjoyed the company. I made sure to point out I enjoyed being here. Thank you for inviting me. I absolutely appreciate it, even if it wasn't my favorite game. So, and honestly, I have no hatred towards Cypher System anyways. It's just fun to tease Seraphis. So, That. Oh, by the way, did I mention that I played a game of Numenera with Monty Cook before the game released? Seraphis, I don't know why you're friends with me.
Masochism.
At least. Anyhow. All right, so Cipher System. What did I miss? All I caught was like some adventure book that you're excited about.
Oh, we're just talking about his newest video, the Gunslinger Knights.
So it's a new setting for Cipher System.
I watched that one.
It's got really cool artwork in it. I liked it.
It does.
I'm hoping I put all the cool artwork in it. I can't remember. If
I
didn't,
really
put
want to
in the
see.
thumbnail.
I think it would be awesome if somebody came out with a role-playing game that harkened back to the artwork that was in like old school stuff. You know, I'm not talking like grimdark artwork. I mean like your Parkinsons and all the old original D&D guys. I want to see that kind of artwork come back.
I don't think that art's ever going to come back.
Probably not. Probably not.
That is the crazy thing about art. Like back in the day, like they used the art they could get. In my opinion. I mean, like outside of like
extent, yeah.
like outside of like the cover art, the big fancy art, but all the internal art, I like they were not hiring,
yeah,
quote unquote top of the barrel, artists.
And you think the ones that were the artwork that we see in today's books are top of the barrel?
They're not necessarily bottom of the barrel. I don't like what they're doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I can see the technical proficiency there. And even the bad art is still good. Yes, Seraphis. What would you like to say?
Nope, the microphone's covering it up. I was going to say, although I will give credit to Paizo making Wayne Reynolds' artwork the baseline of all the artwork that then goes into the internal stuff that their artists need to try to try and copy.
I think there's a small problem with that in that all of it looks the same. You don't see a lot of variety. Because sometimes just changing up a style can inspire or impress you in different ways.
But it does give Pathfinder that different look, though. And they've clearly gone in a different direction with Starfinder.
I haven't looked at new Starfinder. I'm actually like debating getting rid of all of my Starfinder books for 1E. But no, I like I don't know. I like seeing different artists and different artist interpretations in books. Yeah. You get some stinkers. You get some stuff that's absolutely amazing.
Third edition is full of that. From good to great to shit to why is this in the book?
Right, but again, I like that different people are getting chances. Whereas just to go back to Paizo, unless you draw like Wayne Reynolds, You're not going to get any work from Paizo.
Or at least for Pathfinder.
Well, again, I'm simplifying all the terms, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
but again, like personally, I'm a fan of that kind of thing. Like I like uniformed art for a setting because or for something in particular like that, because it makes it look like it all fits together.
Right.
And that's a good point too. I mean, if you flip open, like almost any given new D&D book that's come out in the past, say 2 years, you're going to see on almost any given page artwork that doesn't exactly match the previous, the previous piece that's in that same book. And even from book to book, it's kind of wildly varying. I don't know. I'd like to see a little more consistency, I guess.
The funny thing is I can totally see both arguments.
Yeah.
Like Paizo absolutely has very consistent art all the way through. From cover to character art to items, whatever. Very, very consistent. But for D&D, it's kind of all over the place. So I can see being frustrated with it. I think as long as the art is relevant, I think that's what I'm looking for. If that makes sense.
How do you define relevant?
Like a lot of the arguments that we've had, or not, but like the discussions that have been had about like new D&D art. Mm-hmm. It's like, why are my orcs suddenly Mexicans? You're breaking.
We have to see ourselves in the characters, don't you know? That's why no one's Australian.
Wait. So if I'm Mexican, I can only play orcs then?
I don't know. Take that up with Watsy.
See, I mean, basically when I mean like relevant, I just mean like it's not going to take you out of the immersion.
I think Watsy has very much taken me out of the immersion already. By trying
I don't
fixture everything about their settings. Hold on, I'll finish my train of thought first. By connecting their fantasy settings with real life geopolitical politics, except it's not really geopolitical, it's very much centralized North and South American. Yes, go, and then I've got something to say.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Serapis.
Oh no, I was responding to Mage's musing.
Oh.
With hand signals.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
So the other thing was, did you hear the new news? Or have I heard it first?
That's like, I mean, the new news about
Watsy?
Watsy, no.
Which new news?
Guess what setting might be coming back?
Oh, I haven't heard this yet.
Dark Sun. Guess what setting I'm definitely never going to pick up from Wizards of the Coast? This version of Dark Sun.
Well, but hold on. Don't forget, they've got the new... Did it go up one? Yeah. That's good stuff. Don't forget, they've got a new... What is it? Vice President of D&D or... whatever, like a new head of D&D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dan Ayub. He's not the head of D&D, but he's the head of D&D marketing.
Oh, I thought it was a new person in charge of D&D. So
no, the new one.
Franchise. I'm sorry, D&D franchising.
Anyways, my point is, maybe with the changing of the guard, maybe he's I'm just saying, maybe he'll say, you know what? How about we
return to
reverse
form.
course? Yeah.
So that's something that so that is something that is being rumored about right now, and that's also part of the reason why we haven't seen a huge upset about Perkins and all leaving WotC. That the rumor is that they were asked to go. Kind of a house cleaning, if you will, to try to revitalize and bring back to form what D&D was. Now, keep in mind, all of the books that we have right now, including the two new Forgotten Realms books that are coming out, as well as the starter set, as well as the Stranger Things starter set that's all coming out this year. That's all done under the original, the folks that have been there for years.
So anything 2025, quote unquote, doesn't count, is what you're saying.
Correct. So stuff that comes out in 2026, theoretically, some of it, maybe early stuff, will still be under the the original folks. But as we get towards the third and fourth quarter of 2026, that's when new people, new blood, new stuff should be getting into that material. I think it'll be interesting to see, and if Dark Sun is under new leadership, if it's being produced under new leadership.
Real quick, wasn't Dark Sun, didn't old leadership literally say, we're never bringing this one back?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Because it was
no. I mean, because it was too problematic. If new leadership is bringing it in, I don't know. Could be some potential there.
Right. Is it still too problematic, or are they just going to say, no, we're not, shut up. We're making it, quote unquote, as intended.
Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why they said it was too problematic and spouted a lot of shit that isn't actually applicable to Dark Sun's core theme as players playing in Dark Sun. I wouldn't be surprised if the actual reason why they didn't want to do Dark Sun was because they fucked up psionics.
It's possible. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't looked at. I haven't even looked at the D&D stuff in a long time. We have all the new books, but
what I would be interested in is if they bring out Al-Qadim.
Isn't that just Forgotten Realms?
Originally,
well, it's a part of, but
it was meant to be inspired by, the
right. It's Middle East, but I'm just saying, they folded it into Forgotten Realms. So
yeah, well, then they can fold it back out so it can be its own thing again, and you can actually enjoy it.
I doubt they would do that. Just like they wouldn't fold out Karatur and make just generic Oriental adventures again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's
Rokugan.
No, I doubt. No, they wouldn't touch Rokugan again because they sold it.
Did they?
Oh yeah. the Fantasy Flight Rokugan, the Fantasy Flight
Legend of the
Five
Fight.
Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they straight up bought it.
Those fucking idiots.
No, and actually, you know who the real idiots are, in my opinion.
FFG.
No, AEG. AEG had actually finally gotten all of the rights back to L5R and then sold it to FFG, who then like completely nuked the card game, put out their own card game, and basically nobody played it. And then they sold it lock, stock, and barrel to Fantasy Flight.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm going to disagree with the accounting DM a little bit because no, never mind. I misread that. He says we can bring in experts on cultures, and my brain translated that to meaning like the what's the Canadian Asian guy that like he made a big anyway, he put out some video like complaining about Oriental adventures. Anyways, I forget the guy. Anyways, whatever. But he's like, yes, he's got Asian ancestry, but like he's like 6th generation Canadian or something. Anyway, so it's like you are, you know, just you are as poor a representative of Asian culture as, you know, as any other white American or Canadian at this point.
Jesus Christ, I'm closer to Egyptian and Irish than that.
Right. And Saxius, that's what I mistakenly interpreted you to meaning, and I apologize because I should have known you better than that, so I'm sorry.
But to be fair, yes, anything that these companies can come up with, they're not going to be actual experts. They're going to be sensitivity people, and they're not going to actually be experts in the culture.
So
or they'll do AI research.
But hold on, I'm gonna go back and I'm going to agree with Brian that, you know, or maybe it was me, which then I guess I would also be agreeing with Brian. You know, that yes, that may. Look, right now, I'm just going to say I'm hoping we have new blood, you know, and that they're going to respect what came before.
So I will say this. A couple of days ago, they released playtest documents for apocalyptic subclasses. Now, what setting in D&D is considered to be apocalyptic?
Gamma World.
Eberron.
No.
Dark Sun.
Oh, Dark Sun would be that too. I was gonna say the crap, why can't I remember it? Blackmore.
Yeah. So in the player's handbook, in the newest player's handbook, it mentions that give me a half a second. Okay, so these are some worlds have been published as official D&D settings, including Greyhawk, Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, Spelljammer, Planescape, Dark Sun, Eberron, and Ravenloft settings. That's word for word in the player's handbook. It also states that for every sequestered shire tucked away in an unspoiled part of the world, there's a crime syndicate like the Boromore clan in Eberron setting, or a territorial mob of halflings like those in the Dark Sun setting. In the Dungeon Master's Guide, page 136, it says, heroes make their mark on post-apocalyptic world defiled by magic and forsaken by gods. That's Dark Sun.
That's straight up Dark Sun.
There is earlier this year, they released a playtest for the Psionic class. They have terms in that playtest such as wild talent, which is a term that was used in Dark Sun material. But we don't have any books currently that have a Psion class in it. And now, like I said just a few days ago, we got this apocalyptic subclass playtest that gives you
dun dun dun
dun dun dun. You get Circle of Preservation, Gladiator, Defiled Sorcery, and Sorcerer King Patron. These are for the Druid, the Fighter, Sorcerer, and Warlock. Now, it doesn't mention anything in this, regarding Dark Sun. But what else could that be? What other setting could that be?
Okay, as the current D&D idiot, hold on a second. I don't know much about Dark Sun anyways, but I know all of that is just straight up Dark Sun.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only other one that I could kind of think of would possibly be Mystara, but that's not exactly an apocalyptic set. I mean, there's parts of it that are,
well, when it was Blackmoor, it was.
Yeah, I mean, and you've got the whole Red Steel thing going on, but I don't know. I mean, I lend more credence to it being Dark Sun as the new setting.
No, I think all of that is reasonable estimates.
Yeah, and they've stated on record that some of the stuff that they found to be problematic was the what was it? Themes like slavery, cannibalism, and forced breeding.
Fuck off.
Wait. Hold on. Repeat that. Sorry.
They found that some of the problematic issues with the setting with Dark Sun were the themes like slavery, cannibalism, and forced breeding.
Okay.
Then people who are pussies shouldn't be playing the setting then. Sorry.
No, I mean it's Hey.
I mean I'm not gonna disagree with Seraphis on that. Right, but again, I mean, so that's gonna be essentially we're at a wait and see kind of a point then.
Yeah, kind of.
Like clearly they're doing it. But then like I think they have to be on somewhat shaky ground. Somewhat shaky ground in that, okay, we've had people asking for this. There's lots of people that want it. But if we take that out, if we change it, are we going to fracture that fan base even more?
Oh, for sure they would. If they go through and they sugarcoat it. Oh yeah, that's gonna, yeah. I mean,
because I mean, you
put it this way. I think all of the people that have gotten pissed off about what direction WotC is going in have already left for other systems. Those that are behind, and I think what you'll see in a similar way to what Blizzard is doing with World of Warcraft. All these years later, they're finally starting to introduce player housing. I left it. Yeah. I left the game years ago. for various reasons. But player housing might be the one thing that gets me to come back and check it out. Likewise, jump back to D&D. A lot of people have gotten pissed off and have left the game system. But a lot of people really did like Dark Sun. And that might be the one book that brings a few people back in, at least just to check out. Now, if they do it right, think about the hooks that's going to grab those returning players. Man, they did this right. This is great.
Mm-hmm.
If they do it wrong, yeah, I was right to leave in the first place. I'm never coming back. Period.
Yep. No, exactly. Because I mean, because that's the other thing. It's like all of the old books. Like I'm on drive through right now. All the old books are all there.
Yeah.
So they can't quote unquote hide it and say, oh no, you all are wrong. Oh, we didn't really change this. Nope. They're all there. I can go buy it right now and quote unquote prove you wrong. And the PDFs are all out there and the books are all out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. They have a big chance to piss off a lot of people. Or
make things right. It just depends on the direction that they choose to go with it.
Right. And that's the funny thing, because it's like I don't know, sometime in the last couple of years I watched some video about Dark Sun. And they were actually making the point that Dark Sun, like, complain all you want, Dark Sun was probably the original activist setting. Like,
yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Like it was for all the environmentalists and all that kind of stuff at the time.
Also,
but now
also the whole point of adventuring in there is usually to do things like free the slaves, try to overturn the, tyrannical fascist regimes of these sorcerer kings and stuff.
Right.
Try to undo the, blighting of the world. Gee, I can't imagine where these virtue signaling cunts at WotC nowadays would ever think that this is a problem, because this is literally right up their fucking alley.
Yeah! I am so glad I was here for this.
Someone better unsub now. I'm gonna kill all you fucking cunts.
I was tempted last night to just like stop working at like 3 or 4 and go to bed and just tell Seraphis, I'm sorry, man, I'm not gonna make it today. I am so glad I didn't. Oh, that's great. That's true. Anyways.
I hate every one of my subscribers, just so you know.
Yeah! I wear that badge with honor.
Of course you do. You love to annoy me.
Oh, that's great. I love that I live in Arizona. It's already... Oh, it's only 90 degrees right now. But we keep the air conditioning so low to just keep the house cooler in general that I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. Anyways.
I literally know how you feel there.
Anyways, but yeah, Robert Gray, no, that literally we've said all of that. We right. Don't know. We're in a waiting period. So, whoops, I slipped and subscribed. All right. So, then I will pose a question to the group. that I actually don't have an answer for, I don't think. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, that's so great. All right. Question for the panel. Let's assume they do it right.
Yeah.
Okay. And we all get our hopes up. What would you want them to do next?
Die.
Rebrand the player's handbook, the monster manual, and the dungeon master's guide so that it's congruent. Because when you hook people in with the newest book of the Dark Sun setting, assuming that it's done right, then they're going to have to go back and get the DMG, the player's handbook, and the monster manual and go, what the fuck? This doesn't look anything like what I just got.
Okay. Now for a real answer. I meant a setting. Like, we're not going to get new core rule books right away. We're
How about they fix the disgrace that was the original 5e Eberron, and then fix the disgrace that was the original 5e Spelljammer, and then fix the disgrace that was the original Dragonlance. Should I keep going?
Okay. So I'm gonna disagree with you guys because I don't think they would go back to one of those.
Well, of course not. They've already fucked them.
Correct. So that's why I'm saying, as sort of a dream list, you know.
Well, now wait. Why would they not go back? They need content.
When I say I don't think they would go back, I don't think they would go back for like a full redo. I think you'd see something like the new Eberron book coming out, where it's like you still technically have to, like my understanding, you still have to have Shadows of the Last War. You know,
Rising from the last war.
Rising for the or whatever, right? Whatever the 5e Eberron book is. You know, they just put out the Tome of the Artificers or whatever the new one's called. So I could see them doing something like that and maybe issuing some corrections and changes. But that's why. But I don't think they'd go back and completely revamp. You know, Dragonlance or Eberron or Spelljammer.
Well, to be fair, that then gives them more credence if they're not going to go back to things that they've already touched. I mean, Forgotten Realms excluded, obviously, because that's their baby that they can't stop putting their dick in. Then, you know, the not black people one.
The not black people one?
The Toa one. What the fuck?
I don't.
The Oriental Adventures one that you mentioned before.
Karatur?
Yeah, Karatur.
Well, I thought Karatur was Oriental Adventures.
Well, the Oriental Adventures that isn't Rokugan. And then they can then do Al-Qadim as well. Because that's settings that they haven't touched.
Okay. I was going to try and make an argument of, well, those are just part of Forgotten Realms, but
well, they are. I mean, Karatur is, but it has not yet been developed or explored. But it has been talked about in the new player's hand. Or I mean, in the new 2024 rule set.
Oh, okay.
Specifically which book, yeah.
As far as I'm
remember.
aware, there was only that one adventure book that they did that was on Karatua, wasn't there?
Hold on, let me skim through real quick.
I don't know. I didn't collect adventure books because they suck.
Real quick to answer Robert Gray, I have all of the 2024 core rulebook. Well, my son does, but my point is they're in the house. But we have the collector's editions, and those covers are all amazing. The inside art, not always. Covers, they're amazing. Got a couple of votes for Birthright. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to change my reply to your point about like the Eberron books and the Dragonlance books. They should go back and redo those as just straight campaign setting books. Maybe a 10-page adventure. Maybe.
Oh, I've got an idea. And maybe in the campaign, in the whole, campaign setting stuff of relevant information, maybe they should put in the actual campaign setting book, not some supplement down the road, the actual relevant information for everyone in the world. Like, I don't know, Koravar. Fucking fuck the Eberron community. God, that so pisses me off. Oh, I'm sorry I hadn't read Dragon Marked fucking end to end and knew exactly the details of the House Lyranda entry. You fucking cunts.
Well, that'll give you something to do.
In 2837.
Yeah.
In between when the mech... No, what are they called?
Warforged?
No. What's the term for the fucking mechanics in Battletech?
Mechanics?
No, they have a monkey term, don't they? Like rotor monkey or something like that? Oh, fuck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, in between getting my mech serviced, in between fighting, in massive battle mechs, I'll make sure to read Dragon Marked so that next time in 4112, I won't get caught off guard next time this shit comes around.
Sometimes I love when Seraphis gets angry.
Not that it matters, because a billion years in the future, none of this actually fucking exists, so I don't have to keep going through this shit.
No, he just has to put up with dreaded ice pirates in the future.
Much more tolerable compared to internet warriors of today.
Yeah, except in the event that you get captured, they put you on that conveyor belt.
Well, maybe they can get the kink out of my back then.
Have you not ever seen Ice Pirates?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have not.
Oh, it is.
I don't know why either.
Mindless, entertaining movie.
That's
all I can say.
That's fine. Stupid movies that are entertaining are just fine.
You know, I've been sitting here bouncing between 3 different books, and I cannot now suddenly remember what it is I was looking for.
What are the 3 books you're looking for? Oh, you're
I
looking
don't
for.
know. I was looking for something in the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Player's Handbook, but now, Mention of Karatur. That's right. Fuck me. Wow.
But yeah, I don't know why. And I have no dog in the fight for.
Well, you shouldn't dogfight anyway.
I mean, look, just call me Michael Vick. The fact that you as an Australian caught that reference makes me laugh. The fact that I remembered that reference makes me laugh. No, that's the NFL player who got sent to prison for dog fighting. Kim's like, is that a character from like Indiana Jones?
No.
Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee. Anyways,
he didn't do anything except for support America, and we all hate him for that. So,
no, the crap. What was I gonna? Now I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, I don't have a dog in the fight as far as like loyalty to Dark Sun or anything like that.
Yep.
But based off of what Brian showed for the playtest documents, the fact that all the what was that for?
I found it.
Okay. All the management changes. I'll be honest, I'm gonna have a little bit of optimism for Dark Sun. If it happens and it comes, and it comes out, I will I'll hold out a little hope for having something good.
So Karatur is mentioned this was one of the first book supplements that came out for 5th edition, but it's listed in the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. And it talks about how the Sea of Swords is in the west and the mysterious lands of Karatur is to the east. And then it kind of goes in to describe a little bit of Karatur. Now, again, they haven't developed anything further past that book, but they've at least acknowledged that it's there. And again, but that was like 2016 or so.
Sure. He is not wrong.
No, he's not.
Put up Saxius's comment, Seraphis.
This one?
Yeah. I
need to drink some coffee to that.
Yeah, I don't have a drink.
Now,
I love the slurp. That was great. No, but that is one of the funnest things about this is that like we're going from Cypher system to 5th edition to
BattleTech to
right. Absolutely, but yeah, it does. It somehow is.
I can't.
So speaking of,
why? The thing is called Talkin Drek. You didn't mention Shadowrun.
We don't talk Shadowrun that much.
Yeah, but the show is technically named after, terminology of Shadowrun. So
that's true.
I want to know when the next episode of My Little Pony is coming out.
I was absolutely okay. Sleep always takes priority for me because I sleep poorly anyways.
Have you guys done because I mean it's a lot to absorb, but have you guys done just a single or a single show that breaks down and details out specifically the character sheet?
That would have been, we did.
That was like the second episode, I think.
I haven't done like a deep dive on the character sheet.
That's what I want to see. I want to see a deep dive on the My Little Pony character sheet.
I mean, it's a character sheet. What do you need?
Yeah, but it's different.
Okay. I'm trying.
He's got you there.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of.
I'm going to start using my Little Pony character sheets in my next D&D game. It's going to really throw my players off.
Yeah, no, I know we talked about it in one episode, just enough, but I suppose I could.
We heard that.
Mage, that's totally fair, but you were also involved in some of those discussions, and I got very frustrated about that. So, you know what? I think, okay, you actually gave me an idea on how to stretch this out, because, like, originally, like, I was supposed to have it done, like, 2 weeks ago, but then the art that I was waiting for wasn't ready yet, and so we were supposed to do that last week. Because I was hoping to get Mech Warrior First Edition with Max Liao done.
Gotcha.
Before I went to England, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to push that into October.
By the way, completely different topic. So I don't know if you guys can. You probably can't see it over there, but like right here
are two little goblins.
Yeah.
Mine
and real quick, Cybermind. Yes, my wife and I covered the My Little Pony RPG over on my channel. Lots of fun. I love doing that. And no, I'm not saying it because she is sitting right over there.
And for a year, well, actually over a year, I've had this hanging here. I'm going to keep doing this until Seraphis looks over. I've had this hanging here because that needs to make an international voyage.
Wait. Were you just fondling Seraphis's sack?
Yes. It's smooth too. A little silky.
Hold on a second. I don't have to be jealous, dear. I have my own sack right here.
I do too.
Do inform her that this whole thing is because we don't have it in Australia, okay?
You don't have Crown Royal in Australia?
Nope.
That's weird. Oh, that's what those dice are.
Oh, you have dice in your sack?
You don't have dice in your sack?
These little balls were in Seraphis's sack. I'll put them back in there now.
I mean, they're little, but they make a lot of kids. Sorry. They're little, but they make a lot of characters.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for keeping it appropriate for Saxious. Yeah, I stuff for an international shipment as well, but it's much harder and longer than that smooth sack.
Oh boy. I mean, just endless entertainment this is. I mean,
I'm having fun.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't we?
Exactly. What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
Oh, my music turned off.
But yeah, you gave me an idea on how to stretch a couple of episodes out. Like we can do an episode just making a couple of characters. Because like we kind of went over it, but actually just like going through and doing it could probably then expand into character advancement. So it's like, okay, we made a character. Okay, we finished a couple of adventures. So you're now level 3. What would you how would you advance the character?
So do they do like milestone advancement? Or I mean, because it's not there's not like experience or anything in that game, right?
No, I think it's I mean I know we covered it. Where is it? Yeah, I think they just do. I think it's just milestone leveling.
That's what I thought.
Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, it just says your game master will tell you when you gain a new level.
You just
So
picked some strawberries and you gained 4 levels.
this is based on how many adventures you have done and what you have learned. You only ever increase your levels one at a time and usually between adventures. When you gain a new level, take a look at the table for your role. It tells you if you gain any new abilities at that level. If you do, record all of them on your sheet and you can use them according to the description.
Okay, I'm taking 3 of those levels away. You gain 1 level for eating strawberries.
I mean, they were challenging strawberries. It was worth the level.
Yeah.
I almost choked on one of them.
You almost choked on a strawberry, huh?
Yeah, I mean...
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
However he wants to describe his protein intake, that's fine. And he's doing it over Cox as well.
Yeah.
Man, waiting an hour for a setup to throw back to the start of our conversation.
I mean, that's great. That's good.
Can't imagine why my family gets annoyed with me.
Cybermind, I'm a fan of XP progression.
I sadly do not have enough play experience to say one way or another. Because also it is one of those things where, like, if you're trying to keep the party roughly at the same level, milestone is good. But XP also has just that, classic feel. I don't know. I don't.
And I mean, that said, I am also a fan of awarding bonus XP. For either role playing a character or doing something, like really daring or taking a big chance or whatever.
Have you ever looked at the Palladium?
Yeah.
Not the XP charts for the different classes, just their recommendations for how to award XP.
Yep. That's where I steal it from. That's exactly where it came from. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like how they put that, where it's not just go kill monsters.
Right.
Defeat, different levels of threat, or solve a puzzle or whatever. Anyways, right. I do like when they at least give you that kind of stuff. But
I tried Milestone when I was running 5e, because basically I'd never encountered that before, and I saw it that's how they were doing it on Critical Role, and so I was like, oh, I looked into it, thought I'd try running 5e that way. I run everything else using XP.
Yeah, I mean, I can see an appeal to it, but yeah, I mean, shit, if I'm going to do it that way, I might as well just, hey, let's everybody just roll up a level 15 character and go. I don't know. I'm not a fan of progression, milestone progression. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my preferred style. In other words, I'm not going to yak on anybody else's yum.
No, yuck on anybody else's yum.
Oh, yuck. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess, yakking on someone's yum would be even worse.
Because that also that got me thinking of stuff like Shadowrun, where it's like or other similar type systems where you're not leveling up per se. It's like, oh, I've got enough quote unquote currency that I can buy a stat upgrade or get a new skill or add a new bonus. What do you... Look, I'm sticking with head of sales.
It'd be funny if it was head of sales SAILS though.
Oh, there we go. I'll go.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, that's also an advantage that Cypher has as well with their XP pool system, because you can use your XP kind of like in Shadowrun to level up specific skills and things like that, or you can save it up for that 4 XP boost towards level progression. And it means that you could technically race through to max level, but you'll have this very thin, finite list of skills and abilities that you can do. Whereas
I'm level 20, but I can't even walk straight. You want me to program what?
Hold on, I'll be back.
That's interesting. No, I like. Okay, and I hate saying, "Oh, I like this" or "I think this is good," because then I also have to think to myself, "Well, okay, I like it conceptually because I just don't have the experience.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I like for me, I'll be honest. I kind of like. I've come to the realization that if I were to play a bit more regularly with other systems, I would prefer a level-based system. Whether it's done milestone or XP or however, just because it's like, oh, at this level you get blah.
Right.
Because I will admit, like, okay, we're in the grocery store the other day. Actually yesterday morning. And like Kim's trying to get me to eat healthier and she's trying to eat healthier and so instead of going out and getting ice cream, finding alternatives for ice cream. So we've got like the Ninja Creamy thing.
I'm gonna tell you what, just as a little sidetrack, get you some coconut cream and coconut milk and 1 tub of Cool Whip, 0 calorie if you can find it. Mix all that together, chuck it in the freezer, and you got you a great ice cream. It's very low carb. It's not 0 carb, but it's low carb.
Sure. We've got like the Ninja Creamy thing. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
Anyways, but so like we've been trying to figure like I've told her, it's like, hey, find some recipes that you like, because like anyways, but yesterday she's like, how about you just Google it and figure out like a good recipe? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. And you're like, why wouldn't you do that? That seems very, very simple. But that, as she said, that's what she thought. But I knew for a fact that I would overanalyze it and I would just get stuck and I would get frustrated because I'm quote unquote in a pressure situation. I've got to figure it out.
Right.
And I kind of look at stuff like Shadowrun and like the skill based games where it's like, oh, I've got enough, karma or XP or whatever. I can get an increase to this skill or an increase to this attribute. Well, what's the best one that I should, or do I want to do this, or do I want to take a new skill, or, do I want to keep everything evenly balanced? And I just shut down. And so I like the level systems where it's just like, nope, you get this. Well, but I would like, nope, you get that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I don't have to think about it. So,
that's kind of like me with my shirts and pants. I bought 3 pairs of the exact same pants, and I have 7 shirts, all the same company, just different color. And I'm consistent. I wear the same color Monday, the same color Tuesday, the same color Thursday. I wear the same shirts on Saturday and Sunday so that I've got an opportunity to wash everything. But I don't have to think about my wardrobe at all.
Okay, I'm not that OCD.
I can't do it. I mean, I can't do it any other way.
But I get to wear t-shirts all the time. So for me, it's usually just like, what am I feeling like wearing?
Right.
And usually it's like whatever's towards the front of the pile in the closet. They're all on hangers, but I mean, whatever's like towards the front, that's usually what's going to get worn because I'm not thinking about it.
Right. Well, you step up on me. Mine are also in the closet, but they are not on hangers. They are literally the pile in the closet.
That's Kim's fault that they're on hangers. It's not a complaint, dear.
What's on hangers? Your clothes?
Yes.
Where they ought to be?
Right. I'm saying it's your fault, not mine, that they're on hangers.
You're welcome.
I said thank you.
I don't remember you saying that.
Anyways.
Sometimes it's best to just...
I know where my failings are.
Yeah. I understand that too. Yes, indeed.
So, Oh, actually, that was one point that I wanted to make earlier. I'm gonna loop us back around to our sensitivity readers versus subject matter experts. I don't know if you're familiar with Viktor Gorchev. He does some OSR stuff. He's been on with Max Liao. I like him. He's a good dude.
Okay.
But we were wandering through Costco, and so I was just flipping through Twitter because I was bored. And I caught this post from him where he's like, I'd love to do like a colonial era North America campaign setting, but I don't think I'd do it right. And that's where it's like basically I replied to him, and I'm like, there's a game called The Elephant and Macabre Banner. And it's a fantasy colonial era Brazilian role-playing game. Okay, so it's like 1600s.
Interesting.
You know, but it's got some fantasy elements, so some monsters and magic and stuff like that. Set in colonial era Brazil. And it's written by an American. You know, and the little that I know of Brazilian history, it got a lot of stuff right. You know, there's actually, like I was looking at it earlier. There's little acknowledgments at the beginning of the book of history professors and stuff from Brazil saying, "Hey, this thing is awesome."
Wow.
And so yeah, I don't have any issues with hiring and bringing in subject matter experts for a game. You know, but I don't care who you are. If you want to do it, do it. Have fun with it.
Sure.
So, anyways. There. I made the point I forgot to make.
On that note, I probably got to go because I smell bacon.
Making bacon.
I smell cat food.
And bacon is one food that I am allowed to eat. It's fatty and low carb.
My son bought some bacon that was unseasoned and unflavored.
And uncured, I think. It's like Korean bacon.
It's something for use in like Korean cooking.
Pork belly bacon.
And it was just sad. Literally, imagine eating flavorless bacon.
Oh yeah, I've had some that's had zero flavor before for sure.
I've thoroughly confused Seraphis. Yes, Seraphis, that's how I felt the entire time I was eating it.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you people are talking about by flavored bacon.
No, this didn't even taste like bacon. Like it tasted like nothing.
But it's bacon. How?
I don't know.
It wasn't salted. It wasn't like applewood smoked or anything like that. Just sliced right off the pig and tossed into a pan.
Something like that. Yeah. It was very weird.
You sure it wasn't like turkey bacon?
Yes.
That's pretty flavorless.
Because Kim asked my son about it after the fact. And he explained that it's like for putting in like soup or something, I guess. I barely caught
So what is it going to add to the soup?
I don't know. I'm just as confused. It was very weird.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
But you get to have real bacon because you can smell it.
I can smell it.
We have real bacon.
You know what you have, Seraphis? 101 subscribers.
Oh. I reiterate my previous comment. Depression.
I'll find the Instagram reel to send you about depression.
Well, on that note, thanks for joining us, Cerebus. And I absolutely fucking hate that. Just so you know, it's been eating away at me.
Hey, blame YouTube on that.
I will. Those fucking cunts. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait, you're blaming
What?
YouTube for you having over 100 subscribers?
No, Cerebus.
Cerebus.
Oh,
Yeah, in his latest video,
that's right.
YouTube
I remember.
auto-corrected the name. Yeah.
Oh, mandatory fun day. Yeah.
Anyways, should we end this?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, kids, it's down the road.
Eat your bacon.
And
do you like your bacon crispy or floppy?
Oh, crispy.
Crispy.
I'm a fan of crispy bacon as well.
Actually, crispy leaning towards floppy.
Yeah.
I want some crunch into I want it crispy, but I don't want like to risk chipping a tooth.
I almost like mine like cremated.
You want to chip a tooth.
I got strong teeth.
I got strong teeth.